Alright, hello and welcome back to Tales of Xillia.
It's nice sometimes just spacing out. Everyone could use a break here and there.
Jude, shut up, I'm doing an intro. I am John MugiwaraJM, and welcome to the finale of Tales of the Abyss. Oh, I'm sorry, Tales of Xillia. Whew, I got Abyss on the mind because I did the Meaning of Birth remix before we started. If you proceed on, you may not be able to return here. I think we should stock up on items. I should probably turn the game down on my television. Yeah, just by one. Alright, so if we head into that portal, we are going to be stuck there, so I'd be remiss to not buy any items. Okay, this is the hotel. That's the shop. Yeah, that's pretty endgamey. Hell, you know what? If I get it done early enough, maybe we'll start Xillia 2 tonight. I don't know. Or I'll finish off Peace Walker because I got that done. And I'd really rather not stream on Saturday, but and that probably wouldn't be a good idea. Yeah, please. After that shit, come on. Alright, this is the only one accepting leaves. Or leaves. I know, but I also don't want to stream on Saturday. I like my weekend breaks. I said I might, but like that, there's starting a game and then finishing it much shorter than the actual time, versus a game that will probably only take me an hour or so to finish. It all depends on how this goes. Hi, Kokolo. Welcome to the stream. You missed nothing. I stocked up on some items. And now I gotta walk all the way back up the mountain, and maybe I should grind too. After that fight, I probably should.
Let's do this.
I shall provide support.
Let's go. Go, keep up. Scaring.
You're safe. Dragon shot! Rowan, understood. All right, fantastic. Always one step ahead.
Trying to beat up a butterfly.
Final fury!
Could have used it on the tree.
Protect me, okay? We're so strong when we work together. Yeah, everyone's so cool.
Yes, all right. There's always room for improvement. Always one step ahead. Far too close. Far too close. Well played. Rising Fountain! Please provide support. Dragon shot! Dragon shot! Rowan, understood.
Please keep them away. Let's keep this up.
And Alvin's in timeout.
Always one step ahead. Well played. You're safe. Always one step ahead. Dragon shot! Rowan, understood. Always one step ahead. Always one step ahead. Stay on. Forward. Always one step ahead. Forward. Always one step ahead. Dragon shot! Very impressive. You too. I believe we show great promise.
Can you guys believe we're gonna finish 3 games this week? Starting tonight? Starting tonight, we are finishing 3 games in 3 nights. Assuming Mega Man 2 is not terribly difficult. I heard it's the easiest Mega Man. And also the best. Alvin, get in the corner and think what you've done, young man. But you don't wanna. Face in the corner.
Always one step ahead. You're safe. You're safe. You're safe. Dragon shot! Rowan, understood. Always one step ahead. Not bad. Always one step.
I got your back.
Dragon shot! You're safe.
So we're gonna finish Xillia tonight. We're gonna hopefully finish Mega Man 2 tomorrow night, and then Saturday we're gonna finish off Peace Walker.
Protect me, okay?
If you guys saw in the Discord, I left a message before I went to bed last night saying that I got all the preparation done for the end of Peace Walker. We just have 6 annoying missions to do in a boss fight, and we're golden. And then next week we have 3 all-new games.
How's that for an old man?
Right on point.
Always well played. You're safe. You're safe. Always dragon shot. That's 1. Understood. Always one step ahead.
And most of the games on that list that we're gonna finish were on my original backlog list. Xillia's been on my original backlog list for, well, since I made it. He doesn't say it anymore, thank you. He doesn't. Is this really the only way? He doesn't say that shit no more. He's like, I got no time to doubt myself. It's because Jude grew as a person.
Dragon shot. That's 1. Understood. Dragon shot.
Back when this is done, I'm planning to get that piece of paper and cross it off with a Sharpie like I've always planned on it. Because I tried playing this game twice, and then I just gave up because, like, you know, I think obviously I was still in college when I finished. No, I was done college when I finished Graces, and then I tried to pick up Xillia, but then, you know, I picked up a job and then forgot all about it. But now, thanks to Twitch and deciding to make my backlog, where I finish off my backlog in front of an audience, that's when I decided to. I was like, you know what? I think Xillia has been on the. Actually, no. Xillia was on like the 3rd or so poll, I think. I know Xillia's been in a lot of them, but it took forever for it to win.
Final Fury! Dragon shot! Dragon shot! You ready? Please provide support. Healer! Keep on getting off of me!
You get along so well. Rain down the breath of life. Healing circle.
Dragon shot! Rising Falcon!
I'm here.
Summon roar! An obvious outcome.
Save real quick. Head on up. If you proceed on, you may not be able to return here. Let's go.
It's scary how much spirit energy is here. I can actually feel the mana pouring out of that thing.
It's nothing short of a miracle that this spirit climb even exists. The slightest disturbance could collapse the entrance. It would take any number of cosmic coincidences to create this place.
Doesn't it remind you of the channeling circles used in spirit arts?
Actually, yeah, now that you mention it.
More importantly, we should probably get inside that thing before Gaius and Muse's battle bring it crashing down. I'll go first.
No, that's okay. Going first is kind of my thing.
No, don't put him first. He'll close it behind us. Nah, fucker.
See everybody on the other side.
Oh, was Muse not there?
I'm lost without Lord Maxwell. Lost. No path. No purpose.
A powerful spirit like you should think for herself.
I don't know how! Please. It can be anyone. It can be you.
Oh, she's been going crazy because Maxwell hasn't been giving her orders at all.
You can't mean to betray Maxwell.
Huh? I can't see shit. Oh!
Try water. Dragon shot. Rising Falcon.
I'm ready! So worried. Rain down the breath of life. Healing circle.
Dragon shot.
So worried.
Dragon shot.
I'm ready! So worried.
An obvious outcome. I had no idea that places like this existed in our world.
I don't think we're in our world anymore.
It's like we're in a land of sugar cubes.
I'll help.
It's not working. Dragon shot. Not yet. Not yet.
Dragon shot! No, Tipo!
Not yet.
Reminds me of the end of the world from KH1. Nah, not purple enough.
Sharing is caring. Don't worry.
That was really close.
If anything, it looks like the Dark World from 0.2. Everything's in disarray.
And now for a dance of victory.
Yes! I've been trying to trigger that victory screen for
a fine battle.
several streams now.
I can't stop. I want
That is
to
the entire
stop.
point I've had Rowan and Leia link up with each other. I've wanted to see that screen for, and show it to you guys forever. Because I triggered that when I was grinding the other week.
Okay, let's keep moving.
All right. Not bad.
Well, Jude's on fire now. Oh no! Now we can see everything. We turn the lights on, I guess. Oh, that lifts us up. What's this? You found a stockpile of orange gel. You now have the maximum amount of orange gel. Nice. Ooh. So there was no point to me. Well, actually, I bought some armor. I was gonna say there was no point to me shopping for items. Now I'm struggling to think of what this reminds me of.
What a strange place. Who's there?
These are the temporal crossroads, which connect the human and spirit realms that I created.
Are you Maxwell?
No, I am Santa Claus. You are in the North Pole.
Indeed. I am Maxwell.
Oh, I'm sorry, I was
Lord
wrong.
of
It's
the
Father Time.
Spirits. I never thought humans would reach this place.
We've come a long way to
My
ask you
throne has a
something.
tail, isn't it cool?
We want you to tell us about Mila.
We heard that you used Mila as bait. Can you tell us why?
I see. You must have been her companions.
Yes, we traveled together. She taught me to think about many things. About power, and what I must do. And then she died. That's when I finally realized what I should do. What I have to do.
And what is that?
Destroy the schism. It's the only way to save both Riza Maxia and Olympius.
Fool. The outside is overflowing with Spyrexes. Do you wish to destroy all of Riza Maxia? Her reason for choosing death had eluded me until now. But now I am certain. You lot tempted Mila away from her mission. It is because of you she took such foolhardy actions.
The voice? Yeah, that's
And
Michael
now
McConaughey.
You plan to dispel the schism.
That guy plays old men in a lot of things that LA dubs.
Maxwell, please, listen.
Bane of my creation, be gone from my world.
Oh my god, we gotta fight God.
Provide support.
70,000 health. Maxwell, help us. Actually, that's not gonna happen. He's doing something quite the opposite. Alright, Alvin, come out of the corner.
Light of the horizon, etch your name into fate.
Damn it. I wish I had Zalwaldo for that. Oh. So we didn't lose, but...
Do you really understand? Can you possibly comprehend what you are attempting to do?
60
We know
frames.
precisely what we are doing. That is why we do it.
Why do you think we came to ask you about Mila?
We want to know the truth behind Riza Maxia, and why you would use Mila as bait.
What difference does it make? What would change if I told you?
We don't know, but not knowing certainly hasn't gotten us anywhere.
Oh, he just fell asleep.
2 millennia ago, Spyrix appeared in this world. Spirits perished. Nature withered and died. Humans began following the path of annihilation. So I saved all the spirits and animals I could, and I gathered humans born with the ability to produce mana. It was then I created Riza Maxia and sealed them all inside it to provide a haven from the Spyrix. The world is an ark that must sail until Olympius falls. No one may disembark until then.
So what? We just twiddle our thumbs until Olympius dies?
That can't be the only way to save humans and spirits.
It is.
But at this rate, the people on Olympius will all die.
Pity them not. I had my human allies warn them that Spyrix would bring nothing but annihilation.
And how did that turn
Yet the
out?
humans persisted in its use. Furthermore, once they realized that the spirits in their world were going extinct, they took drastic measures. They launched their assault upon Riza Maxia.
You must be referring to what happened 20 years ago.
That must have been when the massive hole opened in the schism.
Yes. I cannot leave this place, so I created Muse as my replacement to eradicate any intruders.
And yet, some folks snuck right in under your nose.
And those folks were Exodus?
A clever lot. They avoided my detection and went into hiding, so I came up with a plan. Exodus knew that if I were to die, my schism would die with me. I realized that with the proper bait, I could lure my prey out of hiding.
That can't be right.
Wait, you don't mean...
Yes. I created a life I could expose to my foes that would lure them into the open. You know by now who that is.
Mila.
How could you?
But did she know she was an imposter?
I am not so careless. I engraved my words into her heart, and I had her raised to believe she was truly Maxwell.
But that means her mission meant nothing. Did she even mean anything to you?
Of course. She was an essential cog in my machine.
Don't you dare call her that!
Nothing has changed. I have given you the gift of the truth, yet your response remains the same. You let your emotions control you, and seek to destroy that which you do not understand. You do not see the greater vision.
You're the only fool here!
A lowly human dares address me as such?
That's right! Why didn't you try to understand, Mila? Why did you ignore your people?
Probably when we have to lose.
Not yet! It can't end here!
Rally the souls and grant us life.
Not yet!
Bring down the breath of life. Feel the circle of life.
Not yet!
Spirits flutter and pure
Trinity Drive! Elemental change! Rising Falcon!
Behold the power of the spirits!
Oh, fuck.
All will be led to one truth, one judgment that befalls us all. Elemental meteorite!
Not yet!
It makes no sense. How could people such as these have twisted my cog from her purpose?
The hell are you talking about? Mila never changed, not an itty bit.
Impossible.
Do you really not get it?
You've got it all wrong!
What?
Did you really create Mila?
Indeed. He seems to know nothing about her. Mila change. Preposterous.
What are you talking about?
We all know Mila would never abandon her mission.
Then how do you explain her actions? Her mission was never to destroy the schism.
Mila sacrificed her life trying to save everyone. She obeyed only her own heart. Nothing she did was for you.
What complete nonsense. Taste my wrath and face total annihilation.
No, I won't run anymore. I will face my fears. I will know true victory.
The great spirits gather.
I won't lose.
Behold the power of the spirits.
Fly! Diving falcon!
Earth, water, wind, fire.
All will be led to one truth, one judgment that befalls us all. Elemental meteorite!
Not bad.
No matter how many times you regain your feet, I will simply knock you down again. Your life ends here.
That may be what you think, but it's not for you to decide.
Ridiculous! Look at yourself, fool. You can barely even stand up. Do you really think you have the strength to resist me?
Yes, I do. I know that I do.
What did you say?
Cool guys don't look at explosions.
You must die!
I forgot which one it was. Yeah, there it is. Oh man, I love that stuff when you do slow motion punches. Yo! She's alive!
Oh my god!
I must be dreaming.
Mila!
Is this truly happening?
Mila? No way!
Mila.
Shut up.
Is it not Maxwell's mission to protect the future for all of us, both human and spirit?
But how can this be? Was this the Four's doing?
Uncertain? Uncertainty makes you weak, you know. Are you all sure about this?
Yeah, fuck that old man.
How dare you?
Okay, Jude. Let's go!
Right. Here we go.
$22 Lilium orbs. Holy shit. Good enough for me.
Everyone, there is nothing to fear. Even the great Maxwell.
How can this be?
Nothing is impossible with Mila. You were the only one who didn't see that, Maxwell.
Purify the soul.
You ready? You ready?
Hold the power of the spirit!
Don't worry.
Fuck.
The origins of time and space.
Not yet.
Don't worry. I follow it. Dragon just right.
Elemental change!
Oh boy, we're in trouble.
Punishment will be severe.
I'll heal you. Don't worry.
Hold the power of the spirit! Gather forth the origins of time and space.
Good thing I just healed. Oh, he sucks up your TP when you do that. Fuck you, dude.
Don't worry. Sharing is caring. Go, Tipo! Sharing is caring.
And then... Come here.
No punishment.
Go, Tipo!
Elemental change.
Go, Tipo! Sharing is caring.
He does not have much left.
Hold the power of the spirits. Gather forth the
Oh, really?
time and space.
I'm out of energy.
Rock wolves! Hold the power of the spirits! Let the cloud beneath dance to my command!
Bam!
I heard a voice. It called out to me and said, Mila.
It's really you. Not yet. I still need to get better.
Soul Drainer.
I feel much stronger. You're really coming into your own. I'm just getting started.
I'll overcome anything.
There's always room for improvement.
All right, not bad.
Hey.
Hi there.
Hey, Mila!
Right for the hugs, I knew it.
Leia.
She's back! For real, really real!
I feel blessed to have lived long enough for this reunion.
Of course, people will go for the titties.
This feels like a dream. But it's real, isn't it?
I'm glad to see you too.
Welcome back, Mila.
Thank you.
Oh, come on, you two should hug.
Hey! Stay away from us! Or am I gonna have to finish you off myself?
I do not understand.
I would love it if Tipo was the one to finish him off by putting him in his mouth.
Tell me, what is the meaning of this?
I could no longer stand idly by and allow you to continue with this folly.
Right, exactly. So we decided to help Mila out and bring her to the spirit realm.
How dare you? I gave no such order.
Lord Maxwell, all people have hearts and minds, just the same as we do.
You can't just treat them like tools, even if it does help save the world in the end.
Maxwell, you may have been the one to give me my mission. Nevertheless, it was still my own mission.
You exerted your own will. And that was a decision that came straight from your own heart.
Yes.
The world you created seems to serve no purpose other than to exist. But what kind of life is that for its people? We all just want to live.
I suppose this is why I could not understand your actions. Human hearts truly are complicated things. Perhaps my ignoring that fact is what ultimately led me astray. I shall dispel the schism.
Are you serious?
Maintaining the schism requires a tremendous amount of mana. Dispelling it will disperse this energy into the world. That should protect the world's spirits. At least for a time, anyway. It will grant us a reprieve of a few years. Possibly even a few decades, at best.
Then Xillia to his words, it doesn't turn out to be what, you know, turns out
We'll
things go to
figure out a
shit.
solution. Both Riza Maxia and Olympius will live on together. We'll find a way. You have my word.
So, Maxwell, you would step down from your rightful place as this world's god?
Huh?
Gaius?
Yeah, kill him. He's gonna
Answer
become
me,
God.
Maxwell.
I have grown weary of constantly being at the mercy of human hearts.
Maxwell.
If you wish to abdicate your throne as Riza Maxia's god, then I shall sit upon it in your stead.
A mere human to replace me as my equal? How absurd. You are not worthy at all.
It is not a question of being worthy. It is a question of actually being willing and able. If you cannot fulfill your obligations, then I certainly will.
Not so fast. I'm afraid that's not gonna work for me, either.
It matters not. I don't need your approval.
You kind of do.
Such power. It can't be.
Oh, fuck. Really?
The Lance of Kresnik?
I'm gonna kill God with a cannon.
What choice did I have? After all, you refused to tell me what I should do, now didn't you?
Muse, have you lost your mind?
I cannot allow you to destroy the schism!
Maxwell, you shall serve as the cornerstone of your own world!
It is my mission to protect the schism! My mission! Mine, mine, mine!
Release me right now! That is an order!
I'm afraid it's too late. You're always too late!
Muse, come to me. Are you prepared?
Whatever my lord wishes.
Kalima, what the fuck?
Stop now! You can't be to unleash it!
Behold, Muse's true power. A sword that can slice through space and time.
I don't expect we'll meet again. Farewell, my sister.
You can't be serious.
Why are you doing this? Gaius!
For the sake of those who were killed, I will go to Olympius. And you shall return to Riza Maxia, where you cannot interfere!
Come on, you gotta be kidding me!
No! I can't hang on! Hang in there, Elise! Help!
I've got you!
What can we do?
Maxwell, no!
Wait! What's going on?
Not another one!
Leave at once! This man is not worthy of the name Maxwell!
We shall see!
Everyone brace yourselves!
And the roller coaster continues. Oh my lord. Where the hell are we?
Mila.
Hey there.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, how are you feeling?
I'm alright. But where are we?
This is
You never finished Abyss, really?
Who's that?
My cousin. You know, the one in Olympius? I could have sworn I mentioned him before.
So that must mean...
We made it to Olympius!
Rise and shine.
Station
How are you
Square to
feeling?
me.
Not bad.
I'm fine. Balin, I presume?
Yep, aka the guy who saved your butts. Not that it was a dramatic rescue or anything. Running into you was pure luck. Feel free to shower me with gratitude, though.
Yeah, he definitely looks like
sure.
Alvin.
Hey, Balin, don't we seem, you know, strange to you?
Maybe a little bit.
I'm surprised you recognize me. It's been 20 years.
That's Uncle's gun, huh? You should thank him for it.
It's a little tricky thanking the dead.
Oh, right. Good point. Huh, where is it?
Oh, he's got a limp leg.
Your cousin sure is interesting.
He's an odd bird, even for Olympius.
You looking at my leg?
No.
Jude.
Don't worry about it. Childhood mishap. Calibration complete.
Balin, stop.
Why?
Hey, that's...
I didn't think folks from the other side would have seen one of these before.
A Spyrix.
Hold your horses.
Huh?
Life would be a drag without it. Literally.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're probably all starving. Why don't you mosey around while I whip something up? It's your first time on this side, after all.
Triglyph, the Spyrix metropolis.
As I always say, it's the gear that makes the man. Well, after one scarf, of course.
That's your priority?
There's smooth-ass jazz playing.
Is it really you?
Do I look like someone else?
No. You're Mila, all right.
And yourself? You seem different from last I saw you.
Really?
A little bit. Looks like you grew up without me.
Could be. It doesn't change who I am, though. It's good to see you again.
Same to you.
Yeah, I'm running in this room with a stranger. Just checking around for items.
Oh, it is you! I never forget what these feel like!
Tipo.
Tipo, let go.
No, it's what you get for making us worry! That's right. I want a hug too! Leave some room for me!
Even you, Leia?
No point trying to fight it.
Fine. I surrender. I'm sorry for what I put you all through. That includes you, Alvin.
That's really not necessary.
No need to be coy, or Mila won't let you into the group hug.
What, you plan on joining in too?
I don't mind.
Very well then.
And I'm out.
Hey, you're using a Spyrix too.
You mean this?
Me and my grandma use them too.
Really?
My granddaughter and I both have a cardiovascular disease, and we've had medical Spyrixes implanted to help with them.
Oh my god, they have
Really
Spyrix
bad when you put it
pacemakers.
on, huh?
Yes, it did.
But you just have to bear the pain. Cause without Spyrix, we wouldn't be able to live normal lives.
I see.
You're so brave for being so young. Yeah, totally. My grandma always says that.
Thanks to the advance in medical Spyrix technology, we've been able to overcome our illnesses. We'll never forget what Dr. Mathis did for us. May his soul rest.
Hey, wait, huh?
Mathis?
That's the same as your last name, Jude.
Dr. Mathis is the one who created my Spyrex. But he died in a boat accident a long time ago.
This whole time, I only saw Spyrex as harmful. I never considered it could actually help people.
Well, because they were only being used to make weapons in Maxia. Here, they're being used to make pacemakers and braces.
Did you hear they're planning to raise the Spyrex tax again? It's all because of that otherworld reactor plan thing, right? Honestly, what is the government doing? I'm sure everything will turn out fine on Rize whatever without our help.
So you think we should just leave them be?
Hey, nobody said that. We should pay their people fair compensation and promise to help them with their development.
Pay them with what, though? Our tax money? It's not like we're any better off.
Well, you'd hope the government thinks of something instead of digging into our pockets.
Oh my god.
Someone's got to figure out this energy.
This game is over
crisis, or
7
we'll
years
all be
old and
gone
it's
in a few
mirroring
years.
today already.
Ugh, I can't even worry that far ahead. I've got my hands full just worrying about today.
Yeah, amen to that,
You
sister.
can't make everyone happy.
Must be nice to be so self-absorbed.
That's just how people are.
I'd be much more scared of a society where people were afraid to speak their minds.
Yeah, that's true.
This city is made of stone and metal.
This is the Olympian city of Triglyph. Welcome, visitors from Rize Maxia.
So this is the world that Maxwell cut off and left to die. And yet, I can't help but want to save it.
Tales games have a lot of split worlds where one suffers and the other prospers.
This lamp is casting light without channeling spirits.
Perhaps that cable...
This city sure is strange. Yeah, I feel like there's something missing.
There's no nature.
Indeed. I haven't spied a single blade of grass, let alone a tree.
Is it because they're using Spyrex?
More likely because there aren't any spirits.
Exactly. As the spirits became scarce, all signs of nature withered with them. Olympius is in its death throes.
So this world needs spirits.
The real world parallels keep on coming.
Alvin, what does that poster say?
Support the Otherworld reactor plan. They were probably put out by a union of Spyrex-using merchants.
It sounds like they're really dependent on Spyrex.
You look like a deep-pocketed lot. Help us pull the plug on the reactor plan.
Tell me, old-timer, why do you need donations to stop the plan?
Filing official protests with the government isn't free, you know.
Phew! Did you take a bath in booze today?
What's the deal with this doll?
Count me in. I want to stop the Otherworld reactor plan.
Jude, wait.
Thank you, lad. Thank you.
I wonder how Gaius intends to stop the plan.
With Muse's power at his disposal, they could show up on this side at any moment.
That's true.
Hey, Solar Tiger, welcome to the stream.
No point in moping around on an empty stomach.
How goes the end
Food
game?
ready by now.
Not quite there yet.
How could they have
I haven't
possibly
died yet
built
either.
a city this size without using spirit arts?
The letters in the Olympian alphabet seem quite similar to the ones we use in Riza Maxia.
They're fundamentally the same. Get used to the cosmetic differences and you'll be reading fluent Olympian.
Yeah, glad to have you here, Solar.
I can't stand to hear Balin prattle on like that.
Really? I find him quite interesting.
He's been that way since he was a kid. That's how I knew it was him right away.
He's strange, but he's really nice.
I know. Unlike me.
Nobody's
At least you admit
saying
it.
that.
But watch yourself around him. He has quite a mean streak. Do something embarrassing and he won't ever forget it. He'll torment you with it till your dying day.
Like what?
If he told you half the dirt he had on me, I'd never be able to show my face around you again. Just thinking about it makes my skin crawl.
Sounds like we gotta go talk to Cousin
You
Balin.
guys seem really close.
Well, I guess we were friends before he got all cynical.
Oh,
What's that? You jealous?
absolutely not. You don't know what you're talking about. Everyone here seems to be just like us.
Except for the part where none of them can channel spirits.
Oh, I just checked that. It was a pain, but we survived.
From the nature to the culture, everything on Olympia seems so different.
Am I doing the post-game
This is your
stuff?
homeland.
I don't think so. I don't think I've ever done the post-game
Yep.
stuff in a,
The
Tales
source of
game.
the Spyrex you
I kind of
hate
want to
so
just
much.
move on.
You don't sound too happy about it. Didn't you want to return here more than anything?
Well, I thought I did. I wonder why I wanted to return to this doomed world.
It is true that its spirits have withered and its plants and animals are disappearing. But Olympias isn't over yet.
The people here brought this upon themselves by using Spyrex. You aren't even the real Maxwell. Do you really intend to save humans like that?
Yes, this is a human problem. And as you know, I'm quite fond of humans. Whether I'm Maxwell or not is beside the point.
I see. Glad to hear it.
Other than nature, it looks just about the same as any other town in Riza Maxia.
It's a whole different world, but the people are just like us.
It looks to be that way.
In fact, you could say that they're the same models.
Heading out?
I'm off to Helioborg. I hear the results of some new Spyrex research just came in.
Oh, right. You did say you were an engineer. Well, hey, Balin buddy, where's our chow?
I put together a real
He's still
nice
talking,
spread
but the
back in
line
my
was already
apartment.
done.
Feel free to dig in.
Thank you so much.
That little dance she did. Oh my god.
If you don't mind me asking, where exactly did you find us?
Out past Helioborg, where I'm heading now. You were sprawled at the foot of the hill on the other side of the complex.
Thank you.
No problem. Anyway, I'll see you guys later.
Alright. Codename Pressa.
Alvin, was Pressa her real name?
No. It was her alias as an Azul spy.
You and Pressa were friends, right? When she fell, why didn't you call her by her real name?
'Cause I forgot it. I can't be expected to remember every little thing.
That's horrible.
That's
you really
dumb.
are a jerk.
Why lie about forgetting her name?
When Pressa was a kid, she was abandoned by her family. So she always hated the name they gave her.
So that's why you...
That's why nothing. When I couldn't grab her hand, I was everything they said and a whole lot worse.
So, what's everyone's plans from here on out? If we head to that spot Balin mentioned, we might be able to get back to Rize Maxia.
Oh, I see. That's why you asked.
Although, I'm not planning to leave until I find a way to help both Rize Maxia and Olympius.
Is there any way we can help?
Of course. I doubt I could figure things out alone. Just having you here would be a huge morale boost.
We mustn't underestimate the circumstance, though. We must contend with Spyrix devices, the Otherworld reactor plan, and even Gaius.
That's why you want us all to decide for ourselves.
Try to head back home or figure things out here, huh? Wow, that's tough.
I realized something once we landed on this side. We can't eliminate Spyrix from Olympius, but we still need to get rid of the schism. It's a real conundrum. I want to figure out what I can do about this.
Well, you know I won't agree to anything that hurts my own people.
But we need to find something to help the spirits as well.
I have something to say. If we can't eliminate Spyrix, then I will take the extra effort to watch over and protect the birth of new spirits, so their numbers stay intact.
But that means...
Spirits are another part of nature's cycle, just like humans. I will find a way to support them both.
You sure about this?
I've thought long and hard about this. Jude, if you're convinced that we can't get rid of Spyrix, then I won't argue. But we can't waste time debating this. We need to head to Helioborg.
She's got a point. Any place working on Spyrix research is probably involved in the Otherworld reactor plan.
Can I get answers from everybody by the time we get there?
Okay.
Is my role to offer support, or is it to lead?
What should I have done? Leia's been really sad recently.
Is it about Agria?
She slapped Leia's hand away even though Leia was trying to save her. Why'd she have to be so cruel?
A little cruelty won't kill Leia. She must have struck some sort of nerve in Agria. Some part of herself that she just couldn't let go.
Why are you taking Agria's side?
I'm not taking her side. I just understand her is all. I know what it's like to get trapped in a prison of one's own design.
So what could we have done?
If I knew the answer to that, I wouldn't have attacked you the way I did. But I do know one thing. Leia didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Now I have to once again leave. Head out on the high road.
What's happening?
Helioborg is under attack!
What?
You should turn around and leave. It's not safe here. I just don't understand why anyone would attack the Spyrix Research Center. Who's behind the attack?
We have no idea. The attackers were using calculatrix without Spyrixes. How is that even possible?
What's that?
Spirit arts produced using Spyrixes. If the attackers didn't need them, I think we know who they are.
Sounds like Gaius is already making his move.
Let's go. I want to make sure Balin is safe.
So Gaius is going to be the big bad of the game.
It must be shocking for the Olympians to see us using arts without Spyrix.
Not so much shocking as terrifying. To us, it's as if you have supernatural powers.
But in a lot of ways, it's Spyrix technology that's more powerful.
People fear what they cannot understand. That's why we're so quick to discriminate against other races and cultures.
Amen.
Alvin, were you scared when you first came to Riza Maxia?
I was. The people seem like monsters to me.
And how do you feel now?
Now? You know. Some are good, some aren't.
I'm glad to hear that.
It sounds like young men from Olympus start out quite naive.
And old men are condescending no matter which world they come from.
Yeah, that's the one. That's where I'm going with.
You ready? Dragon shot! One!
Go, Timo!
Dragon shot! One!
Stop! I've been petrified.
I'll cover you.
Flare bomb! Flare bomb! Flare bomb! Blinding spear! Rising Falcon!
I don't think so.
Rising, all right! Nice job! Got a door!
I just need to keep believing in myself.
I'm just getting started.
I'll overcome anything.
What a dreary landscape.
So there's, they said there's no nature, but there's clearly some around here.
Don't worry, I'm not You said it. Nothing can stop us now.
Let's finish this.
Let's go.
Dragon! One! Alright!
Yay, Jude!
Savage roar!
Recover!
Now! Strike! Final fury!
Punch a wolf into oblivion.
Bringing down the block of life. Don't worry. Spirit, grant us fortune. Grant us fortune. Sorry!
Dragon! You ready?
Sharing is caring.
Dragon! You ready?
Wow, we got a lot of enemies in here. So the frame rate must be really going down. Oh, actually, I'm slowed. That's what's wrong. Now the frame rate's still going down.
You ready?
Okay.
Go, Tipo! Sharing is caring. And the frame rate went up as we got rid of some more enemies.
Jeez, that was rough.
Worth it though. Worth it though.
Stop. I want to get stronger. You can totally do it.
God, there are a lot of these fuckers.
Let's do this.
Alright! Nice job! Jude! Right! Rising Falcon!
I'll heal you.
Dragon shot! Dragon shot! Now! Dragon shot! Dragon! Alright!
I'll help too. Don't worry.
All that training's paying off.
Maybe it's time for a black belt.
I don't have any arts that link up with Mila and Leia. Let me try and see if I can fix that. Oh, I'm missing. Hold on. Oh, Sunspark works. Phoenix Plunge. Okay, Phoenix Plunge.
Suddenly we have more gold than we know what to do with.
Yeah, I never knew beating up monsters would be so lucrative.
Yeah.
So how far is Olympias from Riza Maxia? It really isn't about distance. They're, like, separated by an impassable wall. Oh, I know. Rize Maxia and Olympias are about as far apart from each other as men and women are. An impassable wall? Does that mean we can never go home? I won't be able to see Drusilla again? That's horrible. No, it'll be okay. After all, we're all together. You have Mila, Jude, Rowan, and even Alvin. You know they'll figure something out. That's true. You're here too, Leia. Yeah, but it's not like I'll be any help. That isn't true. When you're here, everyone's happier. Let's all go back to Rize Maxia together. Okay, it's a promise.
That smooth ass jazz in this wasteland, though. There we go.
Follow me.
Okay. I'll help. We've got you. On fall. I don't think so. I'll help. Fall. Let's go. I'll help. You. Here. I like. All right.
Nice job.
Seven floor.
Strike. Final Fury! All right.
Nice job.
I'll help.
Finish them.
Dragon Shock! Onward! Dragon Shock! Let's go! You here! Torrent Impact!
Let's keep this up.
This is gonna take time. Let's go. Try light. Try light. Torrent Impact. What happened?
I got your back.
Shit.
It can't end here. Not yet.
I'll stop them in their tracks. I don't think so. I'll cover you.
Let's go.
Roger. I know it well.
Here. Horizon dash. Dragon.
Now's our chance. I don't think so.
That's one.
Roger.
Here. Horizon dash. Now. Strike. Final fury.
I'll cover you.
All right.
Nice job.
That was really close. Yes, all right.
All right, not bad.
Alvin, I forgot you were here. I paid so little attention to you.
Where is everyone?
A Spyrex casing.
This looks like a storage space for Spyrexes, but the contents are destroyed.
Did Gaius do this?
Whoever it was leveled the larger facilities and warehouses, but left the other buildings intact.
In other words, their goal is not an invasion or to wipe out the military.
Mila, we should hurry and look for Balin.
Right.
Oh, real quick, I should save. D puffball.
This facility. Everything in Olympias is so grandiose.
I think let's go to Zygarde.
That's one.
Roger.
Here.
Onward.
Rising.
Aqua protection.
I refuse to run away.
It It's like a city in and of itself.
It's not working?
I just need to keep believing in myself.
Never stop improving.
Help me.
Are you okay?
Thank you. I think I'll be okay now.
This place seems deserted. Do you know where everyone went?
Some people got out early. I don't know about the rest. It was pretty chaotic.
Did you see the attackers?
The soldiers hit us like a wave. They were led by some guy with a giant sword and a flying woman.
Guys, music.
Well, that settles it.
That it does.
They told us they'd destroy every last Spyrix, then they ordered us to retreat.
Sounds like something he'd say.
Wait. He can't be. Gaius must be planning to eliminate every Spyrix in the entire world.
Just to stop the Otherworld reactor plan? Isn't that a bit extreme?
No, it's a sound plan. Olympius' situation won't
Alright, my
change
question
as long
is,
as it
if
has
they're trying to
access
stop the
Spyrix.
Otherworld reactor
Even if the current plan
reactor
is
plan,
halted,
who's in
someone
charge
else
of
will
that?
eventually come up with something similar.
Gillen's
By
gone.
eliminating Spyrix, Gaius is going right to the heart of the
Exodus is
two-world
seemingly
problem.
nowhere.
Sounds like a lot of work. But if Gaius is anything, he's determined. Damn it. That puts Balin in danger.
Excuse me. Do you know anything about someone named Balin? He's a Spyrix engineer.
You might find him over in the Spyrite Research Wing.
What?
Officially, it's called the Military Research Wing, but I wouldn't get your hopes up. Those freaks are probably still wreaking havoc over there.
I'm sure he's okay.
Don't worry about me. You just worry about Gaius.
Yeah, but still...
You already have enough on your plate. Your job is to keep moving forward, remember?
Right.
We don't have time to worry right now. The sappy stuff will have to wait.
All right, thanks.
So where's this military research wing anyway?
Just ahead. If it's still standing. Be careful.
You too.
You sure you're gonna be okay?
Save it, I'm fine.
It's a robot scorpion.
It's not
Must be a side effect from Lincoln.
Sorry.
It's not working?
Wonder what the max level is. I actually don't even know.
Okay, let's keep
Probably
moving.
100.
All right.
Don't let them intimidate you. We can do this.
Don't worry, I'm no longer afraid. You said it. Nothing can stop us now.
Let's finish this. One. Here. Final fury!
Peace upon us.
Aqua protection. How unfortunate.
Yeah, if you wanted to max out your characters, but for the purposes of beating the game, I don't think that's necessarily going to be necessary.
I refuse to run away.
I'll overcome anything.
Sadist! There's a trophy for that. Oh no, it was just here.
It's not working? Let's go!
Roger.
Here!
Now's our chance.
Let's go!
Roger.
Here! Punch impact!
Oh yeah, that's right, I forgot about the grade chop. Actually, Solo, that's a good question I have for you. Would I be able to do New Game Plus? Would I be able to carry over XP, like in New Game Plus and all that, if I did a Mila playthrough? Because I might do that on my own, if that's possible. Like, I'm not going to stream Mila's story, but I want to, you know, just see, like, the bits and pieces of it for myself. Especially if there's a trophy for that.
All who oppose shall fall.
I wish we didn't have to fight, but we must.
You know, you almost made me mad, Jude. Then you fixed it with that last part. Oh Jesus! Tales of Fantasia's level is 999. Disgaia's level cap is like even higher than that, isn't it? Yeah, it's exactly what I was about to say. 9,999. It's famous for that.
There we go.
I just need to keep believing in myself.
It's not working? Let's go! Roger. Here! Yeah, try water! Dragon Falcon! Onward! Dragon Shot! Not yet!
Let's smash him. I'll help out.
I just need to keep believing in myself.
It's not working. Roger. Here! Torrent impact! Try water! Yeah, try water! Strike! Final Fury!
Onward. Fight the darkness. Are there more? Here we go.
Now! Dragon Shot! Alright, let's go! Here! Torrent impact!
I don't have time to doubt myself. Yes, alright!
Just like water! Dragon! We fought you! Try water! Fall! Let's go! Here! Torrent impact! Alright!
Nice job. My blade won't falter.
My staff will try not to falter.
That's the spirit.
Alright, not bad.
When did my hands get so covered with blisters and scars?
Since you started using
That's
them.
quite a layer of calluses forming around your knuckles.
Yeah, probably from all the people I've hit.
Didn't you want to be a doctor? That's kind of ironic. Do you regret this?
No, These calluses are proof that I'm striving to do the things I need to do.
That's the spirit.
By hitting people.
They prove you're no quitter.
A man's hands always reflect the path he's walked in life. You have the hands of a true man.
Your calluses are the coolest. I'm going to keep fighting until I have calluses too.
Thanks. You guys are the best.
Calluses are like scars. Like, yeah, the fact that you have them means something, but don't strive to have them. Alright, sweetheart. Love you, and maybe you'll be around for the finale. I don't know how much longer this is going to take.
Is this another one of Ifrid's arcs? What's it doing on Olympias?
There are words appearing on it.
My name is Ifrid. I'm an explorer seeking a foreign world known as Maxia. When I depart for it, I will gather the treasures I've collected in my adventures on Olympias and place them in arcs near my hometown as a gift to the next generation of adventurers.
Huh. So Ifrid was an Olympian.
He must have found some way to cross the schism to Maxia.
And then he never made it back to Olympias. Huh. Never figured there'd be someone else besides you guys crazy enough to go running off to other worlds. Well, let's pay our respects to our predecessor and help ourselves to his loot.
That's what I've been doing.
Yes, I want it. I don't think so.
It's not working. You did it. That's one.
Roger.
Here. Orange impact. Let's go.
Roger.
Here. Orange impact. I don't have time to doubt myself.
Tipo, are you okay? Yep, I'm all okay. I feel much stronger. You're really coming into your own.
I'll overcome anything.
There's always room for improvement.
I refuse to run away.
I'm just getting started.
Hey, Deathlight Coast. Man, there's been a lot of people in here. Welcome to the stream.
Yes.
right, water. It's not working? Let's go. Roger. Here.
Follow me.
That's one.
Roger.
Here. We have
no limit.
Awesome. That was great. I'm getting nowhere. Oh, you found me.
Try water. Try water.
I'll cover you.
There we go.
It's not working. That's one. Here. All right.
Nice job.
Rising fire. All right.
Nice job.
I refuse to run away.
I didn't do this before. Ah, here we go. Yeah, I just noticed, Kokla. We need one more subscriber on Super Bonus Round, and we're at 100. It's a shame we couldn't get to that on Monday, of the first year anniversary, but oh well. Just need one more subscription.
I refuse to run away.
Aw, thank you, Solar. Yeah, it don't matter. A sub is a sub. What am I going to do when I get to 100 subs? I don't know if I'm going to do anything special. What I can tell you, though, is I'm going to do something that's practical. Once you get to 100 subs on YouTube, you can get a custom URL. That's what I'm going to do.
We're so strong when we work together.
Yeah, everyone's so cool.
I'd like to do something special, but I don't know. I'd like the viewership to grow before I could do something like that. Like, I recently got a hold of a copy of Sonic 06, and I want to do it, but I want to make sure that there's demand before I put myself through that living hell. Because I want to experience it for myself. I've seen so many people suffer through it. I want to know. I want to know on my own how bad it is. Sonic 06. You know, known as one of the worst games ever made. Cocola, I'm not new to putting myself through hell for views. Have you seen the Larry Boy and Bubsy episodes? Well, Larry Boy and Bubsy were both donated by friends who wanted to see how long it would take before I gave up. Sonic 06 was with my own money. Although with Larry Boy, the game is just okay. It's the religious indoctrination nonsense that in the story that really annoys me more than anything.
Let's do this.
We will not falter.
Yes, all right.
We'll never find Balin or Gaius at this rate.
Let's look somewhere else.
Hold on.
What is it?
Actually, Bill from the Mario
This
Odyssey
confirms
playthrough
it.
is responsible for Larry Boy.
They created a spyrite with the information Exodus gave them. Something called Volt.
Interesting.
So Gilland really was
Volt
trying
is
to save
the
Olympius with
Thunder
spyrites.
Spirit.
What? According to this, that spyrite thing was powered about a half an hour ago.
That sounds like it was one of the reasons for the chaos that transpired here.
Where'd it go?
I don't know exactly, but it looks like it climbed to one of the floors above us. What do you think?
It might be worth checking out.
Why do you say that?
I don't have any proof, but I think Gaius might have activated it. If he did, we should find him nearby.
But what would be his motive for using spyrite?
I have the same question. I think it's important we get in contact with him.
Jude, it's not that I don't want to meet him. But if Gaius is dead set on destroying all Spyrixes, I doubt he'll listen to anything we have to say.
We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. If that's his plan, then I'll just have to stop it.
You say that now, but we all know how much you respect him. Just as you respect Mila.
I mean, I respected them up to a point.
You sure you won't back down in front of your hero, kid?
Hey, Jude doesn't need a lecture from you.
Yeah! Who died and made you head honcho?
It's okay. I do respect Gaius, but it doesn't mean I have to follow his path. I can create my own. Otherwise, I'll never make my own decisions. I won't grow up to be who I want to be.
Jude, you're like 16.
base's power went out.
Let's proceed with caution.
And where's the lights coming from?
Not yet.
Ah, I've got mania. Excuse me.
Alright, nice job.
Now! Try water! Now!
Alright, nice job.
Try water! Now! Sunspark hit! Not yet!
I got your back!
Rising Falcon! Dragon shot!
Protect me, okay? Please keep them away!
Dragon, alright, nice job.
We fought you! Already! What? No, keep on!
Rising Falcon!
Sharing is caring!
Let's go!
Roger.
Hero!
I appreciate the support.
You can count on us! Anytime!
Yeah, that would be a better description. Yo, I have 8 viewers right now? That's probably my record.
It's not working? Let's go!
Roger.
Here!
Behold our power.
I just need to keep believing in myself.
All right. Not bad.
There is nothing to
Just like
fear.
water! It's not working? Onward! It's not working? Let's go!
Roger.
Here! Rise impact!
Alright, nice job.
The only game I considered bad that I played was X-Blade.
Now's our chance.
I've never heard of X-Blade. That name does not sound familiar to me.
Alright, nice job.
Bubsy, the very first Bubsy is probably the worst game I ever played.
I don't have time to doubt myself.
I'll overcome anything.
There's always room for improvement.
Yeah, for those of you wondering about the time, I'm gonna go over because we're getting this game done. Solar, I'm at least close, right? There really can't be much more than this.
Not yet. We will not falter.
There really can't be much more than this. I'm gonna put my microphone back where it belongs, in the front, because I'm sitting up now. There are also games I know that I didn't know were bad when I played them, like a lot of the recent Sonic games, like Shadow the Hedgehog is shit. Sonic and the Secret Rings is shit. Actually, I knew playing Sonic and the Secret Rings that game was bad.
We're counting on you, Elise.
Try water. Try water.
Get him!
Rising focus. One.
Roger.
Here. Rising impact.
Piece of hammer.
All right.
Nice job.
Rising focus.
Perfect! We did it! I have nothing left to teach you. Who made you teacher?
I'll have to look into that.
I'm still...
Just like water. Now, dragon. Not yet.
Right on point.
I actually, looking back, the edgy story behind it is hilarious. The game sucks.
I just need to keep believing.
I'm just getting stuck.
With the right person, I'd probably play that on Super Bonus Run just to laugh at it.
Hey, get off me. You can't hide there.
Oh, Tifa was hiding under her shirt, wasn't he? It's not so much the story, it was like the way it was told. Like, all of a sudden, the Sonic characters are now cursing, using heavy, like firearms and all that, and like characters were straight up being killed. I was like imagine if like Mickey Mouse did something like that. It would be hilarious, but it'd be like, what the fuck? It just struck me as Sega trying everything they possibly could to restructure their brand and failing in every possible way.
Tipo, are you okay? Yep, I'm all okay.
Like one of my favorite things is one of the endings where Shadow the Hedgehog kills Dr. Eggman by karate chopping him in the face, and right before he does, he says, "Go to hell." I'm like, what in God's name am I playing? But it's like, you know, like 15-year-old me was like, whoa! Looking back, I'm like, what in the hell is this?
Okay, let's keep moving.
Be careful here. Touching the wrong cable could kill you.
Ah, I get you. Really? I thought that was like a secret entrance in there. Oh well. Yeah, Shadow the Hedgehog was a silly, silly game, trying to be edgy.
That must be Volt.
Oh, hello.
Anyone else all tingly?
It appears to be a spirit that can control lightning.
It doesn't seem to be tethered to a human the way Celsius was to Gillen.
So you're saying it's out of control?
Oh, Volt is actually a person, as opposed to like a ball with eyes, like in Symphonia.
So much electricity.
So much sound and light!
So what? That's not enough to stop us.
Don't worry.
Well, I just died. Oh, that was so fucking close.
Elise! Leia!
This won't stop! I'll help!
Bam.
Okay, we finally stopped it.
Everyone all right?
Yes, somehow.
All the electric shocks may have helped my blood circulation.
Yes, all right.
I feel much stronger. You're really coming into your own. I'm just getting started.
I need more strength.
There's always room for improvement.
Just keeps getting better.
We finally beat some sense into it. Just another easy battle for yours truly.
If we've learned anything from Celsius and Volt, it's that Spyrites are tough customers.
They're just as strong as the Great Spirits.
We were wondering when you'd show up.
Interesting. I never expected to find you here.
So you've come to Olympias after all.
I'm assuming you're the one that activated Volt. I don't understand your motive, though. Were you testing its potential?
Potential? I would never entrust my people's lives to something as tenuous as potential. I attempted to tether with a Spyrite, precisely because it is something you would consider.
What?
But it was for naught. Their power is far beyond human control. That leaves us with no choice but to eradicate every last Spyrix from this world.
So that really is your plan?
Don't you realize what would happen?
We would end the Otherworld reactor plan once and for all. Surely the end justifies my means.
What about the schism?
We will leave it in place. As long as Spyrixes exist, the threat of Olympius exploiting Riza Maxia remains.
And what of Maxwell? Do you plan to leave him where he is?
It is the duty of the strong to ensure that the weak do not perish.
This isn't right, Gaius!
What about it isn't right? We will safeguard the schism until the last Spyrix is destroyed. Then, we shall unite the two worlds.
What about all the people who will suffer if you eliminate their Spyrixes? Are you just going to ignore them?
Don't worry about the poor suffering humans. Gaius will protect them.
Jude, Mila, you of all people should understand the ideals I'm striving for.
What's the point of ideals if you force them on others? Don't you see what's happening? Spyrix is a necessity for these people. Take it away and they'll have nothing left.
Jude.
You talk only of possibilities. I demand certainties.
Maybe you're right, but I can't give up.
This conversation is pointless. Please, let's be off.
Yes, I suppose you're right.
What should we do now?
In the end, I couldn't. No, there are still things we can do. There has to be.
What could we do? He's pretty set in his ways.
Balin? Balin!
Huh? Alfred!
It appears the elevator stopped working when the power went out. We must find some way to get them out of there.
Let's try climbing to the elevator.
Wait! We can use Volt!
How? Wait, you can't be serious.
You're not planning on tethering with it, are you?
Is that really wise?
Maybe not, but it's worth a shot. Only way to find out is to try. Volt!
He says buzz, buzz.
No way, it worked!
Like, actually have to be kidding me. That's how he talks.
We need more power.
Please, just a little more.
This must be the same backlash that hit Gilland. Give it up, Jude.
Not yet! What are you doing?
Why do you insist on doing such reckless things by yourself?
Look who's talking.
Do reckless things with me! And me, and me, and me, and me.
Hey, don't leave us behind now.
If a task cannot be done alone, then we must simply do it together.
Keep trying and something's bound to stick sooner or later.
We want to help too. Uh-huh.
Thanks, everyone.
Almost there. Focus.
Now!
We did that just to get people out of an elevator?
Balin, who are these people?
They're patients. Each one of them has a condition that makes it impossible to live a normal life, even with Spyrixes.
Wait. Does that mean the next generation Spyrexes you've been researching are...
Yep. Those little critters they're using are Spyrites.
These creatures are Spyrites?
They're so cute! But they don't seem any more powerful than lesser spirits.
Of course not. They're lesser spirit Spyrites after all. Wait a sec. Are you telling me you don't know how Spyrites are made?
Do us a favor and assume we don't.
Well, you should ask one of the other engineers if you want the full spiel. But in simple terms, you've all seen spirit fossils, right? If one of you Maxia folks pours mana into one, voila! A Spyrite is born from it.
How strange.
I guess there's multiple uses to those fossils, huh?
The only catch is you need a booster.
What? Wait, did you just say booster?
Yep. If someone with a booster pumps mana into a spirit fossil, the calculatrix art inside takes physical form. And that's how you make a Spyrite.
How are they different from Spyrixes?
It's a matter of art precision. These Spyrites can be as precise as the Asperixis devices from back in the day.
I didn't expect to hear that name here.
Uh-huh. Too bad Asperixis devices consume spirits.
Does that mean Spyrites don't kill spirits when they're used?
Pretty much. They're fueled by the mana stored inside spirit fossils, after all.
One thing I don't understand. These people seem to have no trouble using Spyrites. And yet, we struggle to tether with Volt.
Spyrites made from great spirits are in a whole different league. The more powerful the base spirit, the lower the chances of a successful tethering. We're still just at a 50% success rate.
Hey, but that's more than enough.
At that rate, lesser spirit Spyrites might completely replace regular Spyrixes someday.
Then people won't suffer and spirits won't die either. We did it! Great job, Cheapo!
Hey, what are pals for?
Does this mean that Olympias's environment might recover too?
It just might.
Thank you, Balin. You have no idea how much this helps us.
You're welcome, I guess. But we really should be thanking you.
Now stop
You're
shaking
the
my
ones who
hand.
saved our research, after all.
We did?
If you hadn't saved us, all of our Spyrite research would have gone up in smoke. Someday these people will be able to get on with their lives again.
Something tells me this Spyrite research is going to become very important.
Looks like we found the path we've been seeking.
Yeah, although the fight's not over.
Balin, could you tell us the exact spot where you found us?
Oh, of course. I found you all collapsed at the end of Rusal High Road. You can reach the High Road by following this passageway here.
Now Gaius will have to listen to us, right?
No, it's too late. I don't know why I know this, but that was our last chance to convince him.
You look happy. I am, now that we understand the potential of Spyrites, and it's all because Jude wouldn't give up. I'm all like, yeah, take that, world. Jude can really do great things when he tries. I always knew that he could.
They're just as happy with his success as if it were their own.
I completely understand their sentiment, though. Jude had never been the type to lead the way. But this time, he chose a path and followed it through.
It's always good to see positive growth.
I wonder whose influence that was.
One thing's for sure, it certainly wasn't yours.
Oh? Haven't you ever heard of reverse psychology? Teaching by bad example?
At least your humility makes a fine example.
It's good to see everyone upbeat for a change. Yes! The hill where Balin found us was just past Helioborg Fortress.
Let's take a look. Maybe we'll find a clue that will help us get back.
You know what? Let me look at my equipment. There might be a guy that can sell me some yeah. Let me go back in and buy some stuff from that dude, and we will proceed onward. Heading towards the final battle now.
Sorry to be such a burden back there. I'll try to be more careful.
Actually, could I fast travel to... Yeah. Yeah, I could fast travel to the town. That'll save me some time.
I'm so hungry I can't...
Wait, there's another scene here?
So this entire city is powered by Spyrex.
Yep. This world turns by stealing energy from spirits. Olympias has been doing that since ancient times. That's why it's rich in spirit fossils and little else.
How can everyone be so calm about killing spirits? With so many spirits gone, even nature is starting to disappear.
Olympians don't know that spirits create nature, or even that they're alive to begin with. All they know is that their primary energy source is drying up.
Yet they're not doing anything about it.
We've progressed this far by relying on Spyrex. We can't remake our society overnight. Could you immediately stop using spirit arts if someone told you to?
No, I don't think we could. Riza Maxia couldn't exist without humans and spirits working together to cast spirit arts.
Symbiotic coexistence, eh? Must be nice. Maybe we Mana-lobless Olympians are simply destined for extinction.
I do suspect that was the destiny Maxwell originally had in mind. But I have no intention of adhering to Destiny's plans.
I envy your strength.
If you have time for envy, you have time to act. With your actions, this situation can change.
Change the entire world, huh? That's not really my style, but maybe just this once.
Sorry to be such a burden back there. I'll try to be more careful.
You're being a burden by repeating yourself. Yeah, I have a lot of money now, damn. Well, now I probably don't have anything for food. I might be a little tired. This game has been a roller coaster of emotions, and I'm just taking in everything that's happening. Like last stream was like really heavy because some heavy emotional shit was going on. I'm just ready for it to be over already. I mean that in a good way. I'm like, I want to get to the end. I'm excited because I'm going to finish a game tonight, probably a game tomorrow, and a game on Saturday. And then next week we start with all three all-new games. The only game that'll be the same will be Nier. I like marking stuff off on my checklist. It's such a fulfilling thing. Well, this is our last chance to level up.
Olympias doesn't seem to be any greener out this way.
Nope. Pretty much everywhere outside the cities is like this. If anything, it's a little worse than I remember it.
The lack of spirits must have broken the cycle of nature.
To the people of Olympias, this is what nature looks like. When I first laid eyes on the forests of Maxia, I could barely comprehend what I was seeing.
So this is the world that Spyrix has given you.
Go ahead and say it. We brought this on ourselves.
That may be true, but still.
Not that they could do anything. It was either that or perish. Pretty sure to beat up a penguin.
I think that worked out really well. We'll call ourselves the Beauty Link.
Beauty? Oh, this is so embarrassing!
You're more like the beast.
Look, something green for once.
Yeah, but I wouldn't expect to see a big forest anytime soon.
Well, now it kind of feels like we're kind of pissing on them by saying that. The only thing this deserted landscape has going for it is some smooth-ass jazz.
Let me make sure I have this straight. We use boosters to infuse spirit fossils with mana, and then a spyrite is born. Because unlike Spyrix devices, spyrites can use arts without harming spirits.
Did you actually take notes while Balin was talking?
Yes, but there are still things I don't understand.
If there are things you actually do understand, then you're way ahead of me. I bet Teepo'd say, "Hey, you need to study, Leia!"
Ah, but after that he'd probably say, "I don't understand any of this either."
Probably. Hey, no Teepo impersonations! Ah, he heard us! You're both being rude.
Elise, do you understand spyrite theory?
Of course I do.
Right. This way? No, I don't see a save point. Nope, dimensional breach. There we go. God, you know, this looks just like the area in the Fezabel Marsh, except, you know, devoid of green.
He said he found us sprawled at the foot of this hill.
Let's look for a path down.
What's that?
Or how about the portal?
We must have fallen from there to the bottom of the cliff.
Isn't the rift a little small?
My guess is it's about to collapse. Jumping back through would be a leap of faith.
I am getting a little sleepy.
Count me out! It looks too dangerous! Let's head back to town and figure out another way.
Usually I'd stop by this point, but this is the end of the game.
Hey, everyone. If you plan on returning to Riza Maxia, then I think it's time we parted ways.
What? What makes you say that all of a sudden?
I know that we pulled off a successful spyrite tethering together, and we found out some great news. But I'm afraid the only way to stop Gaius at this point is to fight him. I don't want the way you feel now to get in the way of your true feelings.
I agree. If we can't be honest with ourselves about why we're fighting, then there's no point in fighting in the first place.
In other words, you want us to make our own decision?
It'll be a difficult ride ahead. I guess it only makes sense.
Mind if I have some more time to think? At least until you're all ready to leave?
I'm ready to leave now, so make up your mind.
Don't let your current emotions get in the way. I'm almost acting human.
Mila?
Sorry, it's nothing.
Oh.
Wait, isn't this...
The spirit fossil that was on her leg. She doesn't have it no more. Nope, she took it off.
There's no way replacing everything Spyrix with Spyrites is gonna be easy as it sounds. In terms of raw numbers, just think of how many Spyrites we'll need.
It's true. The Spyrites need to be researched, created, distributed. It won't happen overnight.
There is much that needs to be done. But if we can't buy more time, the spirits will go extinct.
I will buy us time. Maxwell said it himself. If we remove the schism, the mana that it contains could sustain Olympias for a considerable amount of time.
And
yeah,
that's
it's
what
true.
you intend to do?
Yes, it is.
It's a long road ahead for all of us.
But the more pressing problem is Gaius. If we can't stop him, it'll be too late for Olympias.
Yeah.
He's a great king, but a shitty god. Oh, I have to walk all the way back. hell was the whole point of me coming back here?
I don't understand. The spirit fossil came off. How is she able to continue walking?
Huh. This must be the sensation humans know as hunger. Let's stop and eat something soon.
I don't think we ate it all. Oh god, now I'm getting hungry. Oh, yeah, more to what Solar was asking. I am a little bit tired because I didn't get very much sleep last night. I went to bed late as usual, but this time I didn't fall asleep. I'm thinking when I'm done with a couple other things, and I'm going to set this to export, I'm just going to go to bed. Should be a food vendor in here, right? Oh, it's not a hotel. Okay. Oh, okay, so the inn should have food. Here we go. No ships in the harbor either. Yeah, let's rest up and get ourselves out of here.
What What are you doing, Alvin?
Figured I'd stay away, since everyone's so sick of me.
Maybe because you're a big fat liar.
Yeah, that's just who I am, all right. And what about you, Elise? Wondering what to do?
Yeah. I just don't know what the right choice is.
Well, you're talking to the wrong guy. I don't know much about being a kid. Never really had a childhood.
So were you a member of Exodus ever since you were just a little boy?
Yeah, that's right. I thought it was okay to trick people. When things would go bad, I'd just disappear. I'd take the path of least resistance. I pretty much just did whatever didn't hurt me, that's all.
Then, does that mean you won't be going with Mila and Jude?
You know what? That kid forces me to wake up and smell reality. They're all just so mature. The way they hide their real feelings about me.
Oh, now I get it. You're lonely, aren't you, Alvin?
I've never been much for expressing my feelings, I suppose. But even if they do hate me, I have to stick it out. I'm not leaving this time.
So does that mean that you really want to be their friend again?
I just realized they're on a swing set. And Alvin's way too big for it.
I've learned that building real trust with people takes a lot more work than you think.
Being a grown-up sounds like an awful lot of pain.
Amen, Tipo.
It seems like the older you get, the tougher it is to share your feelings with others. Anyway, no one will want to be friends with me until I can make the first move. It's hard, but it sure beats being alone.
I wonder what I'm supposed to do now. What do I have to do to become happy?
Well, it's different for everyone. You just have to find what works for you. I'm sure you know what you want by now.
I guess so. It hasn't been easy, but I've learned a lot traveling with everybody. I know that. I definitely don't want to stop, that's for sure. I want to keep on learning more, and I want to make some new friends.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good to me.
Some help you are.
I told you, I'm the wrong guy to ask about this stuff. Sorry about that, kid.
That's a thank you. I just wanted you to know that from now on, I'm gonna be your friend, okay?
That was so cute. That caught me off guard. I'm so... Oh, wow.
How come the kids are the wisest people in this group?
Oh, my word. That's why I love these games. Character development, character interaction. Love it.
Trouble sleeping, young miss?
Yeah, I still haven't made up my mind. What about you?
I've reached a decision. I have decided to go with them.
I see. I wonder if I'm the only one who's still on the fence.
You're not alone.
Huh?
When Lord Klein passed away, I inherited the keys to the kingdom, along with many doubts.
But eventually you figured out what to do, right? I used to think that everything works out if you do your best, but I've been proven wrong every time.
Does Agria still haunt you?
I keep thinking there might have been something else I could have done for her.
I know that feeling well.
Oh, you mean with King Noctigal?
Am I that easy to read? Let me tell you, life does not become any simpler the older you get. But I must say, I am a bit surprised by you.
In what way?
I was under the impression that Jude was the one who occupied your every waking thought.
Come on now, don't be silly. Is it obvious?
Yes, I'm afraid it is.
You know, I once thought that if I became a nurse, that I might find happiness. After all, when Jude's happy, I'm happy. Simple enough, right? But now, I'm starting to get the feeling that Jude just might be better off without me. I mean, I don't want to get in his way again, you know?
Leah, would you like to know what my reasons are and why I've decided to go along with Jude and Mila?
Are you willing to tell me?
Oh, please tell me, Sola, that means we are so close.
I would like to be there to walk with them in the future that they wish to create.
That sounds like you.
But that's not all.
Huh?
I plan to take the lead and pull the two of them along behind me. That is my true desire.
Does that mean he wants to be the king of,
What do I read?
I have a guide open, but I don't want to read it.
I think you already know your answer, miss.
What I really want is to see Jude's smiling face again. I suppose that's it. That's a good reason, isn't it?
What part of Act 4? I went to rest at Galen's apartment for the night. I was already at the dimensional breach.
You've changed.
Not really. To be honest,
The last boss I fought
I'm
was
so scared
Volt.
I can't even sleep.
I told you before, if we can just dispel the schism, I'll handle everything from there. There's no reason for you to be afraid.
Mila! If the schism disappears, so will the temporal crossroads, right?
Yes. The destruction of the schism means the death of Maxwell. The temporal crossroads were born from Maxwell and that unique spirit climb, so they will vanish too.
Oh, good.
Why? Why didn't I realize what's happened to you?
No, I'm gonna get this done tonight.
You never told me because you wanted me to find my own answer first.
I know I'm above my time, but I was willing to go an extra hour if necessary. Like, if it goes to, like, 1 o'clock, then, I don't know. Because I'd hate to have this be a 3-hour file, and then the next one's, like, half an hour.
It was
now,
just
granted, I
easier
did do
for
that
me
with
that
Medieval
way.
Back in October, but that's a different story. Yeah, I don't mind. It's the end of a game.
For the spirits. So they will need a new Maxwell.
Then we won't be able to stay together anymore?
Are you sure?
The sadness of parting is a human emotion. Such emotions no longer apply to me.
And there's no other way, is there?
Maxwell created me, so perhaps he could restore my human body. Jude, is that what you really want? Let's create a new future for all the spirits and people in the world. And let's create it together.
Together.
Buh!
Gaius!
Just relax. I've come here to tell you something, and that's all.
Well? What then?
You
We are
smell
ready to
fire.
commence our operation to wipe out every Spyrix in Olympias.
So your attack from before was just to check whether Spyrites were usable?
Exactly.
You came here to tell us that?
No. Listen. You have a dream for the future of the world that is vastly different from mine. So...
Take it easy.
this is a piece of Muse's power.
The power to slice through space? What of it?
Here, I give you a chance to return to Riza Maxia quietly if you choose to.
You'd still offer us a chance to end things peacefully.
Gaius, you know full well that we can't walk the same path. Not anymore.
If you wish to make your dream a reality, then come and face me. I won't run, and I won't hide.
Wait. What about Muse?
She is very torn. She has incredible power, yet she knows not how to use it. In hindsight, I was cruel to force such a weak person to become strong so suddenly.
Well, Solar, do you think I can finish this by midnight or no?
Hey. I know I might just be fighting for selfish reasons now. But I know that I have to go face Gaius. I need to get a grip on these fragile feelings. Otherwise, I won't become the adult I want to be. So, Mila?
Alright, well, how long do you think, like, a rough approximation, how long do you think I have left in the game? Because if it's a couple hours, I think I have an idea.
I will.
And it involves stopping the stream as soon as I can save. Oh shit. 2 to 4 hours. Fuck that.
Sleep well?
Yes.
That might have been the best sleep I've had in my entire life. I was dead to the world.
I decided I'm coming with you. I won't bore you with my reasons, though.
Thanks, Leia. Let's do our best.
Yep. I'm coming too. And me 3.
I shall accompany you as well.
Wouldn't do for the only Olympian here to sit this one out.
So you've made up your minds.
Then there's something we need to tell you. Check this out.
Nifty knife.
Gaius brought this to us last night. He called it a piece of Muse's power.
Does that mean we could use it to tear open the breach?
Looks like it.
Gaius truly is inscrutable.
He's mocking us.
I don't think so. We might be fighting against one another, but he's a good guy.
Nice to see her actually talking to me.
Well...
I appreciate it. Thanks.
Well, it takes a little while to get over being shot in the back.
Welcome.
It's a bummer there's nobody here to send off the heroes.
That shouldn't be a problem.
We'll just have to accept that we're unsung heroes.
Who needs an adoring crowd? Let's have a pre-battle cheer.
If you insist.
Couldn't hurt.
Make sure to put some feeling into it.
Indeed.
Here goes nothing. Everyone, let's finish what we started.
Ironic considering I'm stopping before I beat the game. Alright, everybody. On Solar's advice, we are going to stop here for the night. Because I don't think we're going to have enough time to finish this before midnight. Neither does he. So, sadly, my plan to move the stream to start streaming Tales of Xillia 2 on Sunday will be for naught. So, unless I get Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker done at a reasonable time on Saturday and squeeze in the end of Xillia, then we're gonna start Xillia 2 on Sunday. Actually, you know what? Let's just start Xillia. Let's finish off Xillia on Sunday. And if there is room to start Xillia 2, I'll do it. If not, then we're going to have to wait. So I want to thank you all for joining me. Actually, let's get this last skit in.
Muse seems to have fallen completely under Gaius's control.
I'd say it's more that Muse has finally found someone she can rely on. She had been yearning for someone to guide her.
That girl has some big-time dependency issues.
She's like my
Of the
own dark
worst
shadow.
kind.
I wish we could have met under different circumstances.
Whatever the nature of their relationship, Muse's ability to manipulate dimensional space is now in Gaius's hands. That is no trivial matter.
Agreed. Even the great spirits are no match for a blade that can sever dimensional barriers.
That doesn't sound promising. Should we turn tail and run away?
Yes, let's do that. Do you really think I would say such a thing?
Of course not.
You know me well.
Alright, so while I save, I'm going to give you guys a quick rundown of the schedule. Tomorrow is Mega Man 2. Probably just beginning to end, just like last week. Saturday will be the end of Peace Walker. Sunday will be the Tales of Xillia finale. Sorry that it has to be that way, but if there's not enough time to get it done in the next 40 minutes, it ain't going to happen. Monday is Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. Tuesday, Tales of Xillia 2 for sure. Wednesday is more Nier Automata. And next Thursday I will not be streaming because I will be at the movie seeing Black Panther. So again, thank you guys all for joining me. I really appreciate all the love and support. And I will see you guys on tomorrow for Mega Man 2. Have a good night, everybody. Be well. And I'll see you tomorrow.